I call to order and welcome you to the Middletown, Ohio special meeting of City Council for Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Thank you. Please join me for a moment of meditation followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. Thank you, Paul. You will hear 3 taps of the gavel when it is time to stand. Please join me in a moment of meditation now. Clerk of Council, Mrs. Amy Skank, please call the attendance roll.
Mrs. Carter. Here. Mr. West.
Here.
Mr. Horn.
Here.
Mayor Slamka.
Here. Do we know why there's feedback? Amy? Okay. All right. Thank you. The first item on the agenda this evening is to accept and file the, receive and file the special meeting documents. Is there a motion to receive, accept and file?
Motion.
Thank you. Is there a second? It's been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mrs. Carter. Yes. Mr. West.
Yes.
Mr. Horn.
Yes.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
The yeses have it and the motion passes. The next item on the agenda this evening is executive session. Do I hear a motion to move to executive session under the authority of ORC 121.22G1 to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official?
Motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second? It has been properly moved and seconded to move to executive session. We will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. West.
Yes.
Mr. Horn.
Yes.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes.
Mrs. Carter. Yes. Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
The yeses have it and the motion passes. We will now move to executive session. Do we have a motion to return to open session? Motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to return to open session, and we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. Horn.
Yes.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
Mrs. Carter. Yes. Mr. West.
Yes.
Yeses have it, and the motion passes. Council will now return to open session. Is there a motion to terminate and cancel all contracts for legal services with Bricker Graydon LLP, including for law director and economic development services?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
Mrs. Carter. Yes. Mr. West.
Yes.
Mr. Horn.
Yes.
The yeses have it, and the motion passes. Is there a motion to approve a contract for legal services with Frost Brown Todd LLP for all legal services and to serve as the city's law director?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. Mrs. Skank, please call the roll.
Mr. Lawley.
Yes.
Mrs. Carter. Yes. Mr. West.
Yes.
Mr. Horn.
Yes.
Mayor Slamka.
Yes. The yeses have it, and the motion passes. This concludes our special meeting of the City Council for Middletown, Ohio on Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. At 8:54 p.m. this evening, the meeting is adjourned until Tuesday, March 18th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. in these chambers for our next regular City Council meeting. Thank you and good night.